What's up guys, it's Asian Power. Thank you so much for joining me for another video. In today's video, I'm going to be showing you how to unlock the hard wipe Dark Ops calling card in Black Ops Cold War. If you enjoyed the video or find it helpful in any way, please drop a like, subscribe if you guys are brand new, want more help guide videos, and don't forget to drop a follow over on my Twitch channel and come hang out with me live, and feel free to ask me any other questions over there. And let's jump right into the video. Alright, let's get right into the tips to completing this challenge. How do you unlock the hard wipe calling card? So the description says single-handedly eliminate an entire squad of 4 players in fire team mode. So obviously the team has to be full of 4 players. It can't just be a squad of 3. It has to be 4 total players. Now this challenge sounds pretty easy, but as far as fire team goes, it is a little bit more difficult than you think. But when we jump into these tips, these will give you the best opportunity to complete this challenge, but it will take some time. Alright, so first off, let's talk about weapon choice. Bring a gun that has enough ammo to do the trick. You don't want to be sitting there reloading a gun when you're trying to be 1v4ing a whole team in Fire Team Dirty Bomb. So the obvious choice is an LMG, and that's exactly what I use to complete this. The LMGs are great because they have huge ammo capacity and they hit your enemies so hard they won't even know what hit them before they are even downed. Each LMG has a max of 125 rounds, and thankfully in Cold War, the LMG recoils are very manageable. The RPD and Stoner are very strong and extremely easy to use, so I would highly suggest using one of those 2 weapons. If you just don't like the LMGs at all, feel free to use an AR that has a lot of ammo. You can definitely do that. You want to be able to complete this challenge pretty much in one clip. That will give you the easiest time, because if you're stuck reloading an AR or even an SMG, you don't want to be stuck doing that, because that gives the enemy team a chance to locate where you are and kill you. So tip number 2, play the edges of the map. The hardest part of this challenge is finding an actual squad that is together and not dying to somebody else. Put yourself in the best situation, you'll need to stick to the edges of the map. From my experiences, most squads that are together stick to the outskirts of the map or the outer parts of a bomb site and pick people off from a distance. You can easily fly in behind these people and take them out, which leads me to this sub point. You'll find a lot of people who don't run suppressors on their weapons. So one way you can try to find a potential squad group together is to look for multiple dots on your map while you spawn in. A lot of the time I'll just hang up in the air and watch my map to find lots of dots and then dive towards them. I'll land a little bit behind them or even on high ground so that they don't hear me pull my chute, and I proceed to unload my LMG into them. So that's the big thing. You will find a lot of squads who are fighting within bomb sites, but I don't recommend going in there because people land and die there so fast. You're not going to be able to squad wipe an entire team of 4 just in that one area. So that's why I suggest to stay to the outskirts of bombs or the outskirts of the map, because most of the time, honestly, people play fire team just to get a lot of kills and level up their weapons. Not very many people actually play the objective. So stick to the outer maps, stick to outside of bombs, and that will help you out a lot. Alright, and tip number 3. Now, I'm not 100% sure on this specific method because there's no real way to test it, and because it has never really come up for me, and that is using kill streaks. You can get kill streaks from looting various boxes around the map, so let's talk about each one that is available and how viable it is to complete this challenge. So you have the RCXD. The little remote control car that will blow up in the enemy's face and kill them right away. Obviously, this has to be the perfect situation. You're not very likely to get a team of 4 bunched up together where you can kill them all with one RCXD. The other thing is, you can't really tell who has self-res and who doesn't, so you want to be close enough to the team so that if they do get down, you can hurry and wipe them out and kill them while they're down. Luckily, there isn't a timed portion of this challenge. You just have to wipe a total of 4 players. So it's possible with the RCXD, but not highly recommended. Next up is the combat bow. Honestly, this is a viable option, but the likelihood of having it and actually being able to land behind somebody is very unlikely. But if you happen to do get the chance, it is easy to get the combat bow kills. You just have to be super accurate. So if you are accurate and the team is bunched up in the right situation, you can do that. I would encourage going for combat bow kills. Next up is the cruise missile. Again, this is a viable option. A lot of teams will clump together, so you could get that. The only thing is, again, with the self-res, so you want to be close enough to this team so that you can wipe them out with your gun, if in fact they do have self-res. But a cruise missile is a good option. Next up, artillery. Artillery, I feel like, is a pretty weak score streak in this game. It takes forever to drop those artillery strikes. I wouldn't recommend this, but if you do have one in your pocket, definitely use it to your advantage. Next up, the War Machine. The War Machine is a great option when it comes to this challenge, but it actually kind of behaves a little bit different in Fireteam Dirty Bomb than it does in, say, Team Deathmatch or regular multiplayer. I feel like the War Machine is very weak, and it takes multiple shots to actually down an enemy who isn't already injured in Fireteam. So expect to use every single one of these grenades in the War Machine, but just make sure that you go overkill when it comes to shooting this weapon, trying to finish off a team of 4. Next up, the Napalm Strike. This one's more similar to the artillery. You can get this, just put it in the right spot or hope people run into the flames. But, just drop it in the right spot, and that's pretty much all you can do. Next up is the Attack Chopper. Fortunately, this isn't a very good option because the Attack Chopper is shooting random people. You don't know who it's going to be shooting at. You don't know where it's going to be going. So, Attack Chopper could help you with this challenge, but it's not going to be perfect every time. And then next up, and lastly, is the Gunship. The Gunship, or the AC-130 if you want, is the most powerful kill streak in this mode, and it is definitely your best chance to kill an entire team of 4 in Fireteam Dirty Bomb, because you have a huge arsenal of explosives and bullets at your disposal, so you can wipe out a team and many, many more in a very quick period of time. That is, if they don't run inside quickly. So Gunships is probably your very best option. But again, I'm not 100% sure if using kill streaks specifically will complete this challenge. If you guys have done it this way, definitely let me know down in the comment section below. I would love to hear your thoughts, but definitely give it a try. I would definitely stick to the edges of the map and make sure you have the correct weapon. Those are the 2 most important points. But I want to hear from you guys. What do you guys think of the video and about this challenge? Do you feel like it's easy, harder than you thought? Let me know those thoughts down in the comment section below. And that's going to wrap it up for today's video, guys. If you enjoyed, leave a like, subscribe if you guys are brand new, and we'll see you in the next video. Peace.